Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to continue with our Strat-O-Matic Card&Dice 1983 1-and-done tournament, and we have the number 12 Cincinnati Reds, who are 74-88, taking on the number 5 Padres of San Diego, who are 81-81. This is round 2, the first bracket of 16. And this is my original 1983 Strat-O-Matic set. Mike McAllister's at the ballpark. How you doing? Hope all is well with you, my friend. Haven't seen you in a bit. We have Tribes Fan. He's saying hello to Mike. Check out that wonderful channel, Tribes Fan. Let's get to the ballpark and roll some Strat-O-Matic dice. For the San Diego Padres, it's going to be Mark Thurman. The Padres are the home team, and for the Cincinnati Reds, Mario Soto. The Reds have a pretty good pitching team. Offense, well, not so much. Bobby Cantillano's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Mario Soto in 1983 was 17-13 with a 2.70. He did give up 28 homers, struck out 242, walked 95. We chose Mark Thurman for the Padres because he was 7-3 and had a 2.65 earned run average. He only gave up 7 home runs, struck out 49, walked 33. We went with him because of the lowest ERA. If the Padres get by, they're going to look pretty good. The Reds could be a dark horse in this tournament if they somehow get some offense. Their pitching is pretty good. For the Cincinnati Reds, playing left field is Gary Redus. In right field is Householder. At third base, Nick Esaski. Johnny Bench is the designated hitter. He'll bat fourth. There's a DH in the tournament for every game. Oster's at second. He'll bat fifth. Cedeno's in center. He'll bat sixth. Dan Dreesen's at first base. He'll bat seventh. Dan Billardello will do the catching and bat eighth. And Davey Concepcion, the shortstop, aging now, will bat ninth. For the San Diego Padres, Alan Wiggins will lead things off in left. Tony Gwynn will bat second in right field. Steve Garvey, the former Dodger, bats third. He'll man first base. Terry Kennedy's behind the plate. He will be the cleanup hitter. Salazar's at third. He'll bat fifth. Jones is in center field and bats sixth. At shortstop, batting seventh, Gary Templeton. The DH is Richards. He'll bat eighth. And at second is Bonilla. Once again, Mario Soto on the mound for the Reds. Mark Thurman on the mound for the Padres. Padres are the home team. Reds are the visiting team. Captain Carl's at the ballpark along with Philip Reynolds. Thank you for stopping by. As Mike McAllister says, go Reds. They have good pitching. Again, I put the teams together. I put the lineups together. Their pitching is pretty good. It's the hitting. I don't do so well against left-handed pitching. That was the other reason to use Mark Thurman. But again, usually I just pick the starter who had the lowest ERA, unless they had a 20-game winner who had a similar ERA. All right, enough said. So here come the Cincinnati Reds. Gary Redus will lead things off, playing left field. 247, 17 homers, 9 triples, and 20 doubles. Paul Householder on deck. Here's the pitch from Thurman to Gary Redus. Tournament game number 6 on its way. 2-10. Righty-lefty. It's a 2-10. Thurman is a lefty, so it's 2-10. That's a single to right, so Redus gets things started off in a very good way. It's a single to right. Redus is a double-A stealer. Behind the plate for the Padres is Terry Kennedy. Kennedy is a +1, so you know Redus is going. They're going to hold him on. A double-A stealer when he's being held on is -1, but with the +1 arm becomes a -1, and that's 1 through 16. There goes Redus. Here's a throw by Kennedy. It's a 9. He is safe. So this is what the Reds need. When they get runners on who are speedy, they got to advance them. So Redus steals second. And here's Paul Householder, switch hitter. Householder playing right field, 255, 6 homers, 4 triples, and 24 doubles. Against lefties, he had a 34%. He's a D-bunter, so we're not going to move the runner over that way. He's going to swing away. Batting righty off the right-handed throwing Thurman. Kennedy sets the target. Here's the pitch to Paul. I'm sorry, Paul Householder. I think I called him Mark. 2-7. 2-7. That's a single to right. So back-to-back singles in right field is Tony Gwynn. He has a neutral arm. And they would have been holding Reedus close because he's a double-A stealer. So that'll be -1. That's 1 through 15. On deck is Nick Asaski. They're going to wave him around. Safe 1 through 15. Here's the throw by Tony Gwynn. It's a 2. Scoring easily is Reedus, and the Reds, to the joy of Mike McAllister, take a 1-0 lead. Householder has an RBI, and that makes Paul very happy. So Reedus scores. The single, the stolen base, and another single produce fruit. Householder is a C stealer. He'll be held close. And here's Nick Asaski. Asaski, the third baseman. Right-handed batter. Asaski, 265, 12 homers, 5 triples, and 10 doubles. Thurman looking for the double play ball. Picks up the sign from Kennedy. Pitch homeward bound to Nick Asaski. 3-9. 3-9. That's a walk. So Thurman struggling here. Advancing to second on the walk is Paul Householder. First and second, no outs. Again, they'll keep Householder close at second, so that reduce him to a 1 through 13 base runner. And here's Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench, the designated hitter. Bench 255 in 1983, 12 homers, 2 triples, and 15 doubles. Here's the pitch to Bench. No outs, 2 on. Thurman fires in a 2-8. Thurman not really with control of his pitches right now. 2-8-10. That's a deep shot to center. And it's going to be off the wall. It's going to be a double. Scoring from second is Householder. Going first to third is Asaski. Asaski will hold. And standing at second, just like in the good old Big Red days, is Johnny Bench with a ribby. Thurman has fooled no one. Padres quickly get some bullpen action. So Householder scores. Johnny Bench on the 2-8 roll off a left-handed pitcher. A home run 1 through 9. We rolled to 10, so it was a double. And that was a double to dead center. He just missed. He needed that ball to go up another foot. Ken Castro, how you doing? He's at the ballpark. Captain Carl, Philip Reynolds, Mike McAllister, Bobby Cantillano. It is allergy season. So second and third. And here's Ron Oster. Oster, the second baseman, switch hitter, a bat righty. 264, 11 homers, 5 triples. And 23 doubles. They will play for the out. The pitch from Thurman to Ron Oster. 5-8. I think that's the first time we're rolling off the Thurman card. 5-8 right-handed batter. 5-8 fly ball. Left field. Going back and making the catch is Wiggins. Tagging up and scoring from third is Asaski. That was a fly ball B. Batter is out on the fly ball. Runner on third scores. All other runners hold. So they finally get an out on the sack and the ribby by Ron Oster. So Asaski scores. The Reds, this is what they need. Their pitching is pretty good. They're up 3-0. Here comes a former Houston Astro, Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno is in center field. He batted .232, 9 homers, no triples, and 16 doubles. He was a better choice against Mark Thurman, and that's why he started. Thurman, 1 out, runner at second. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Cesar Cedeno. 3-6. 3-6. That's a walk. So it's going to be first and second. The only good news there, it sets up a double play that will end the inning. Johnny Bench is not being held close right now because there's only one out, and he's an E stealer. 1 through 10 base runner. And the lefty, Dan Dreesen, who normally would bat higher in the lineup, but is only 21% against left-handed pitching. Steps to the plate, 277, 12 homers, 1 triple, and 17 doubles for Dreesen. 3-0 Reds. Bench at second, Cedeno at first. Here's the pitch to Dan Dreesen, and again the Reds get the roll. 1-7. 1-7. And that is a 1. That is a shot to the gap. It's a double, 2 stars. Unbelievable. The Reds' hot hitting continues. Scoring from second is Johnny Bench. 4-0 Reds. Going first to third after the walk is Cedeno. And Dan Dreesen with the 1-7. And we rolled a 1. So that's a double. And then 2 through 20 would have been a single, but we rolled a 1 on the 20-sided die. So Dreesen picks up a ribby. And one more run, and it's going to be point of weakness. But Thurman has not been effective at all. Mike McAllister clapping emphatically. The bench coach for the Reds. In that dugout. Here's Dan Billardello. Let's try. It's still only 1 out. Second and third. Infield will move in now. And here's Dan Billardello. The catcher, 238, 9 homers, no triples, and 18 doubles. Infield in. Thurman deals to Dan Billardello, and that is a 6-9 off the Thurman card, right-handed batter. 6-9. He jammed and popped up to the shortstop. Templeton waiting, makes the catch. Finally 2 away. And here's the number 9 batter as the Reds will bat around in the first. Davey Concepcion, another holdover from the Big Red Machine. Smooth fielding days are over. Still a competent fielder at short. 233, 1 home run, no triples, 22 doubles. Kennedy goes through the signs. Thurman, a nervous wreck on the mound, nods his head. Here's the pitch of Davey Concepcion. 5-8. Concepcion a righty. 5-8. Fly ball out to left. Going back towards the line. Making the catch is Wiggins. And the side is retired. 9 Cincinnati Reds come to the plate. 4 runs score. Ouch. So the Reds plate 4. We go to the bottom of the first, and the Padres will be digging themselves out of a huge hole. Whether Thurman comes out for the second, we don't know. He's going to be hitting point of weakness pretty quick if he gives up 2 more runs. Mario Soto on the mound. Reds very happy. I picked the Reds as a dark horse in this tournament. I like their pitching. So he'll face Wiggins, Gwynn, and Garvey. Let's see if the Padres can get their bats going. Alan Wiggins, a left fielder, batted .276, no homers, 2 triples, 20 doubles. He is a AA stealer. Gwynn on deck. Soto's ready. Billardello sets a target. The pitch to Alan Wiggins, 5-7. Soto throws in a 5 seconds. Wiggins, left-handed batter, switch hitter. So 5-7. Swing and a miss. Soto taking no prisoners on that. 1 down. And here comes Tony Gwynn, the right fielder. Would become one of the greatest hitters of all time. In 83, 309, 1 homer, 2 triples, and 12 doubles. He's a left-handed batter. Soto kicks and deals to Gwynn. 3-9 to Tony Gwynn. Soto's a right-handed pitcher. 3-9, fly ball, right field. Camping and waiting. making the catch is Householder, 2 down. Soto and the Reds, after a 4-run top of the first, looking for a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. They'll have to face Mr. Clean Steve Garvey, the former Dodger. 294, 14 home runs, no triples, and 22 doubles. Righty-righty matchup. Soto nods his head. He kicks and deals to Steve Garvey. 6-7. 6-7. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. Soto strikes out 2. Top of the second. 4-0 Reds. A very short leash on Thurman right now. Due up for the Reds. Top of the order again. Reedus, Householder, and Asaski. Here's the pitch to Gary Reedus. Let's see if Thurman can do better than he did in the first. 5-11. Hopefully that's better if you're a Padres fan. 5-11. Ground ball to second base. Defense check. Second baseman for the Padres is Bonilla. He's a 3 defender. We rolled a 13. 3-13. He has it. Throws to first. 1 away. Nice backhanded play by Bonilla. Already things are going better for Thurman. That'll bring up Paul Householder. He's 1 for 1. Just like Reedus is. And they both scored. Householder batting righty. He awaits the Thurman offering. Pitch homeward bound. 4-5. 4-5, and the hit parade continues. That is a single. A 1 or a 2 would have been a triple. We rolled an 11, so that's a single on the 4-5. Householder is now 2 for 2. Nick Asaski strides to the plate. He walked and scored. Thurman has a quick word with Kennedy. Kennedy back behind the plate. Kennedy motioning low. He wants that ball down low. Wants that double play ball. Here's the pitch to the quick Nick Asaski. Well, he's not really quick. 4-6. Pick up some sticks. 4-6. And a 14. That's another single. 2 stars. Going first to third is Householder. And that's it. We have seen enough of Thurman. He has been god-awful. So it's first and third after the ground out. Back-to-back singles by Householder and Asaski. And Mark Thurman, the 2.65 earned run average, does not come to fruition here. Thurman is responsible for both runners, Householder and Asaski. He went an inning and a third, and it was putrid. Padres in danger of being bumped out by a lower seed. Coming into pitch, they're going to go Dave Dravecky. That was one of the ones I was between Dravecky and Thurman. And I went with Thurman because of the lower ERA. Dravecky's a left-handed thrower. 14-10, 3.58, gave up 18 homers, struck out 74, walked 44. So Dravecky, normally a starter, comes out of the pen. They had him ready. Thurman was god-awful. Dave Dravecky had that horrendous broken arm. I remember watching that when he threw a pitch. That was gross. And he battled cancer too, I believe. So Dave Dravecky, he's good for 7 innings as a starter, and that's what we're going to give him because he came in early in the game and he was ready to go. So he gets 7 innings. 4-0 Reds, 1 out, first and third. Dravecky will face Johnny Bench. Bench doubled in a run. in his first plate appearance. So Householder at third, Asaski at first. Dravecki deals to Johnny Bench. Lefty-righty matchup. 4-5. 4-5. Ground ball C. Ground ball C. Batter is out at first. Oh, the infield's playing in. I forgot to say that, but they are playing in. So a ground ball C. Runner at third holds. Other runners. So the runner holds, and they get Bench at first. Infield was playing in. So Bench grounds out on the 4-5 for... Oh, wait a second. Oh, wrong card I'm looking at. 4-5, yep, grounds out to second. As the infield was in. Runners hold. 4-3. So there are two away. Dravecki gets his first batter. And I'll bring up Oster. Had the sac fly for a ribby. Ron Oster digs in. Still hitting right-handed. Dravecki's a left-handed thrower. The pitch to Ron Oster. Infield back to normal. 2 outs. Runners first and second now. I'm sorry, second and third. Here's the pitch to Ron Oster. 4-9. 4-9 to Oster. So Dravecki getting his groove on, except that's not a good groove. 4-9, and that's going to be a single. Had he had normal power, that was a home run because we rolled a 1. Instead, it is a single. Scoring from third is Householder. 5-0 Reds. Asaski will hold at third. He's a slow runner. Is that a single 2 stars? When the guy misses the home run. I know it's a single. Weak power. Is that a single 2 stars? Shoot. Well, we're just going to call it a single, and we're going to hold Asaski at third. I'm not going to look it up. And we'll look it up later. Oster picks up another ribby. 5-0 Reds. I know when a weak batter has a homer, it's a single. I can't remember if it's 2 stars, though. So Asaski's at third. Oster's at first. 2 outs. Dravecki up on the mound. That run will be charged to Thurman. So Thurman's given up 5. And here comes Cesar Cedeno. Cedeno walked. Dravecki deals to Cesar Cedeno. 1-7. 1-7. Strike 3 looking. Breaking pitch got him on the outside corner. The side is mercifully retired. But the Reds tack on one more run. It's 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Padres bats have to get going. They are dug themselves a deep, deep hole. Due up is Kennedy, Salazar, and Jones. Terry Kennedy, the catcher. 284, 17 home runs, 2 triples, and 27 doubles. Luis Salazar on deck. Okay, thank you, Tribes fan. Single, 2 stars if you roll an N on a homer. He was a weak... Yes. So, that being said, Asaski scores. We're gonna give him the run because I couldn't remember. You know what? We're not gonna give him the run. If the Reds have if the Padres have a similar situation, you know what? We're gonna give him the run. Screw it. 6-0. They pick up 2. I thought it was 2 stars, and Oster has 2 ribbies on that. And we'll just go with the other results. So we've corrected it. The run scored. That's what, the beauty of Card&Dice. And it's 6-0. So Thurman gave up 6 runs in a god-awful start. The 2 inherited runners do score. So a weak power is, I knew it was a single. I couldn't remember if it was 2 stars. Thank you very much, Tribes fan. So here's Terry Kennedy, the catcher, 6-0. That's the beauty of Card&Dice. You can make quick corrections. Viper Dave, how you doing? Hope all is well. Kennedy, 284, 17 homers, 2 triples, 27 doubles. I probably said that already. Here's the pitch from Soto to Terry Kennedy, 2-6. Padres need to get some base runners here. 2-6, that's a single. So Kennedy singles. 6-0 Reds. We just corrected my faux pas. The other way I could have done it was if the Padres had something similar, not give them the run, but I'll just correct the run, which I did. Here's Luis Salazar. Salazar, the third baseman. 258, 14 home runs, 2 triples, 16 doubles. Soto's good for until the 8th, until his point of weakness check. Picks up the sign from Dan Bilardello. Pitch homeward bound to Luis Salazar. 2-7. 2-7. Swing and a miss. He chased the high cheese. That's a third K for Soto. The special K. 1 out, 1 on. Kennedy not being held on. He's an E-stealer. Here comes Rupert Jones. Center fielder. 233, 12 homers, 3 triples, and 12 doubles for the Rupert. Left-handed batter. Soto nods his head. He rocks and fires to Rupert Jones. 4-11. 4-11. Ground ball to first. The first baseman for the Reds is Dreesen. He's a 2 defender. We rolled a 20. So a 2 and a 20. It's going to be 3-6-3. Double play. Inning over. Double check that. 2 defender. First base. We rolled a 20. Ground ball A. 3-6-3. Nice turn by the Reds. And the side is retired. The single goes for naught. We're through 2, 6-0 Cincinnati. Could they be printing their tickets to round 3? Remember, the top 8 teams get a bye. All you have to do is look up the top 8 teams. That's why you don't see them. Due up for the Reds in the top of the 3rd. Dreesen, Bilardello, and Concepcion to face Dave Dravecky in relief for a highly ineffective Mark Thurman. Dan Dreesen doubled in a run his first plate appearance. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch from Dravecky to Dreesen. 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. 6-3. Slowly hit ground ball to first. Fielding it is Garvey. Takes it to his bag himself as he wins the foot race. 1 down. Dreesen goes back to the bench. Dan Bilardello, the catcher, popped out to short. The windup and the pitch to Bilardello. 3-7. 3-7. And that's an 11. That's a double. 1 through 14 is a double. We rolled an 11, so that's a 3-7. The Reds continue to hit. Dan Bilardello's now 1 for 2. He's in scoring position. 6-0 Reds. And here's Davey Concepcion. Flew out to left. Dravecky deals quickly to Davey Concepcion, hoping for that double play ball. Keeping it low. 6-3. What will it be? We shall see. Concepcion, right-handed batter. 6-3. Ground ball B. Back to the pitcher. They try for 2. But Bilardello breaks up the double play ball. They do force him out. At second, though. Oh, he doubled. He doubled. What the hell am I talking about? Ground ball B. I thought he was at first. Runner at first is out. Batter is safe. If runners are forced, runners hold. If no, so he holds. Bilardello holds. And that Concepcion grounds out 1-3. Top of the order, Gary Redus. Redus is 1 for 2. He singled and scored and grounded to second. Kennedy wiggles the fingers. The pitch from Dravecky to Gary Redus. 4, 2 outs. They're holding Brillardello, so it'll only be a 1 through 11. 4-9 to Redus, right-handed batter. 4-9-8. And that will be a deep shot. Center field racing back at the track, leaping up, banging into the wall, but not making the catch is Rupert Jones. That will be a double, and scoring from second is Dan Brillardello. So on the 4-9, 1 through 5 is a homer with normal power. We rolled an 8. That's a double. 7-0 Reds. The pain continues for the Padres as the Reds are taking them to confessional. Redus is now 2 for 3, and he's picked up a ribby. So again, I thought the Reds were a dark horse, and they're proving me right so far. I like their pitching, and now if they get any hitting. 1 out, Redus at second. He is a double-A stealer. -2 + 1, that's a -1. Try to steal third. 1 through 10. He'll stay put. 1 out, he's at second. Here's Paul Householder. The right fielder is 2 for 2. 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and a ribby. The pitch to Householder. 1-11. 1-11. Popped up, foul territory. Third base going over towards the dugout is Salazar, and he makes the catch. 2 down. First time Householder's been retired. Redus will be off on contact. It'll be a +1, 1 through 17. Nick Asaski, third baseman for the Reds. 1 for 1. He's walked and scored and singled and scored. Here's the pitch from Dravecky to Nick Asaski. 4-5 to Asaski, right-handed batter. 4-5, slowly hit ball to second. Up with it is Bonilla. He throws to first, and the side is retired. But the Reds tack on 1 more run. They now lead 7-0. We go to the bottom of the third. Mark Thurman was highly ineffective. Dave Dravecky, obviously a starter, came in. 1-and-done series, all hands on deck. So it's 7-0 Cincinnati. And with Mario Soto on the mound, this could be as good as gold. Due up for the Padres, Templeton, Richards, and Bonilla. Gary Templeton, as we're finally making it to the bottom third of the order. 263, 3 home runs, 2 triples, and 20 doubles. Acquired from the Cardinals in the trade for Ozzie Smith. The pitch from Soto to Templeton. Templeton switch hitter, batting lefty. 6-8. 6-8. Popped up. Third base. Near the bag, making the catch is Asaski. 1 away. Gene Richards, the designated hitter, strides the plate. 275 in 1983. 3 homers, 3 triples, and 11 doubles. On deck, Juan Bonilla, the second baseman. The pitch to Gene Richards, and not the band member from Kiss. 2-2. How do you do? 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And Richards will be retired on the ground out. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. So with 2 outs, the number 9 batter steps to the plate. No one on. Juan Bonilla. 237, 4 homers, 4 triples, and 17 doubles. Only 1 hit so far for the Padres. A single by the catcher Terry Kennedy. Bonilla chokes up on the bat. Soto nods his head. Brillardello sets a target. The pitch. 4-2. How do you do? 4-2. Ground ball right to Soto. He snares it. Throws to first. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. We're through 3. 7-0 Reds. Can Dravecky and the Padres put up a goose egg against the Cincinnati Reds of 83? They're acting more like the big red machine of the 70s. Here's Johnny Bench to lead things off. Designated hitter. 1 for 2, a double and a ribby. He's grounded out. The pitch from Trevecchi to bench. 2-5. 2-5. A shot down to third. Nicely backhanded. And there's the throw to first. That's one away. A nice play by Salazar at the hot corner. Nice pick on that backhand. Scoring at home 5-3. And Ron Oster steps to the plate, switch hitting second baseman. Oster is 1 for 1, a sac fly for a ribby and a single for the ribby. Trevecchi ready to work. Pitch homeward bound to Ron Oster. 3-4. Will it close the door on Oster? 3-4. That ball's hit to Templeton at short. Throws to Garvey. 2 down. So Trevecchi keeping the ball down. Induces 2 groundouts. They were hit hard, but right at fielders. So 2 outs, base is empty for the center fielder, Cesar Cedeno. He has walked and struck out. The pitch to Cesar. Trevecchi tosses in a 4-7. 4-7. That ball's hit to the right of Templeton. Templeton taking it over the second base bag. Defense check on Templeton. He's a 2. We rolled a 17. 2-17. He snares it. Spins and throws low. Garvey picks it out of the dirt, and the side is retired. Nice play by Templeton. 1-2-3. Go the Reds. Padres pitching finally puts up a goose egg. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 7-0 Cincinnati. A mock cheer goes up here in San Diego. Nice play by Gary Templeton. Due up the top of the order for the Padres to face Mario Soto. He's been through 3. He's only given up 1 hit. It's going to be Wiggins, Gwynn, and Garvey. Alan Wiggins struck out. Here's the pitch from Soto to Wiggins. 2-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-6. Ground ball to first. Dreesen has it. Tosses to Soto, covering the bag. 1 down. 3-1 if you're scoring at home. You should. It's good for the brain. Tony Gwynn steps to the plate. Right fielder. Flew out to right. Left-handed batting Gwynn. Bill Ardello goes through the signs. Pitch homeward bound to Tony Gwynn. 3-2. How do you do? 3-2. Line shot, making the catch at second is the leaping Ron Oster. Oster with some ups. Fabulous play by Oster, denying Gwynn his first hit. Would have been the Padres' second hit, so 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mr. Clean, the former Dodger, Steve Garvey. He was a strikeout victim of Mario Soto. Here's the pitch. Garvey, 3-9 to Garvey. 3-9, that's a walk. Soto doesn't get that call on the inside corner. So Garvey's struck out. Now he's walked. Only a second base runner for the Padres. That brings up Terry Kennedy. He singled in his first plate appearance. 7-0 Reds. Bill Ardello sets the target. Soto rocks and deals to Kennedy. 1-6. 1-6. Deep fly ball to right. Going back at the track. Leaping up. Banging into the wall and making the catch is Householder. And the side is retired. He just took away a home run from Kennedy. 1-6. 1 through 7's a homer. 8 through 20, an out. And Kennedy just scuffs the dirt with his cleats. Unbelievable. Padres get their second base runner, and that's about it for that inning. We go to the top of the 5th, 7-0 Cincinnati. Robbie Wartburg, how the heck you doing, my friend? Dave Gardner, Clinton Parks, and Sportsman Z. All wonderful channels right there. Please all check them out. So here's Dan Dreesen, first baseman. Doubled in a run and grounded to first. Trevecchi in relief of an ineffective Thurman. The pitch to Dreesen. 6-7. Excuse me. Lefty, lefty. 6-7. That's a walk. So Dreesen fouls off a few pitches, battles Drevecki to a base on ball. Second time he's on base. The misery continues for the Padres. Ouch. And here's Dan Billardello. The catcher has popped to short and doubled and scored. Drevecki hoping to keep the ball low. Dreesen being held close at first. Here's the pitch to Billardello, hoping for a double play ball. 3-8 to Dan Billardello. 3-8. That's a single to left. A single to left. Wiggins has a neutral arm. They were holding Dreesen, so that's a 1 through 4. They will hold Dreesen at second. Station to station, go the Reds. They're up 7-0, so it'll be first and second, no outs, and Concepcion comes to the plate. Concepcion grounded to the pitcher. Concepcion is a C bunter. They're going to play for the bunt, and he's going to bunt. So he'll be a D bunter. They're looking for the sacrifice. Here's the pitch. Concepcion squares. That's an 8 on a D. I don't know if that's good. 8. Let's go across. Batter is safe. Lead runner is thrown out by the first baseman. So Garvey quickly pounces on the ball, throws to Salazar, and Dreesen is forced out at third. So first and second. Now with 1 out, Concepcion fails on the sac bunt. Failed sac. He reaches on the fielder's choice. 3-5. First and second. Another mock cheer goes up by the Padres fans. And here's Gary Redus, top of the order. Redus is 2 for 3, a single and a double. He scored and had a ribby. He's also grounded to second. Again, Drevecki hoping for the double play ball. He deals to Gary Redus. Billardello not being held close at second. 6-8. 6-8. Single to center. My God, the hit parade continues. Billardello is 1 through 10. He'll be held up, bases juiced. Third hit for Gary Redus. Billardello at third, Concepcion at second, Redus at first. They'll play for 2. And here's Paul Householder, the right fielder, who robbed Kennedy of a 2-run homer that ended at the bottom of the 4th. Householder, 2 hits, a ribby, scored twice, popped out to third. Kennedy goes out to have a word with Drevecki. Back behind the plate, squats down, sets a target. Pitch homeward bound to Paul Householder. 5-7. Switch hitter, batting righty. 5-7. Line shot to the shortstop. Quickly diving back to third. As the throw is not in time, is Dan Billardello. Thank God he's a slow-footed catcher. He wasn't that far from the bag. Great play by Templeton. So 2 outs, bases juiced. Now bring up the third baseman, Nick Asaski. Asaski has walked and scored, singled and scored, and grounded to second. He is 1 for 2. The pitch to Nick Asaski from Drevecki. 6-10. 6-10. Ball 4. He has just walked in a run. Ouch. That is a walk. Asaski picks up a ribby. 8-0. Scoring from third is Billardello. Advancing to third is Concepcion. To second goes Redus. And standing at first is Asaski. And it's 8-0. The Padres and their fans are in shock. 500 team is getting bludgeoned by the Cincinnati Reds. Here's Johnny Bench. Drevecki has not been bueno. Let's just do a little accounting here. So Johnny Bench, 1 for 3, a double and a ribby, and then he's grounded out twice. Here's the pitch from Trevecki to Bench. Hoping for that third and final out. Base is still juiced, 2 outs. 6-7. 6-7. 11. Line shot past the dive of the second baseman, Bonilla. And that's a 1-star, so the bases will still be juiced. Bench picks up another ribby. Scoring from third is Concepcion. Remember, Concepcion failed on his sac bunt. Going from second to third is Reedus. Standing at second is Asaski. And Johnny Bench clapping his hands emphatically at first with his second RBI. 9-0. Reds. Holy poop. And again, the Padres get bullpen action. The ugliness continues here in San Diego. At least the weather's nice. And here's Ron Oster. The pitch to Oster from Trevecki. Will this end the inning? 4-10. Switch hitter batting righty. 4-10. 13. Deep fly ball. Wait a second. 4-10. Weak power. So that's a single, 2 stars. 2 runs will score. As it's a homer, but there's an end. So that's a single, 2 stars. Thank you again, Tribes fan. And that's, oh my lord. Wow. That's all I can say. That's 2 ribbies for Oster. Reedus scores from third, 10. Asaski all the way from second, 11. Bench goes first to third, so runners on the corners with 2 outs. 1, 2, 3. They've scored 4 runs this inning. It has been an unbelievable bludgeoning. The Reds are already making plans for the third round in the second bracket of 16. Padres fans are leaving in droves. Here's the pitch from Trevecki to Cesar Cedeno. 2-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-6. Ground ball to short. Templeton has it. Throws to Garvey. And the inning's over. But the Padres plate 1, 2, 3, 4. As they are quickly closing the door. I'm sorry, the Reds plate 4. Quickly closing the door on the Padres. Let me check again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that is, wow, 11-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And shock disbelief in the Padres dugout. $11-0 Reds. I thought this was going to be a pitcher's duel, and that just did not come to fruition, folks. So Soto back up on the bump. He'll face Salazar, Jones, and Templeton. Salazar, a strikeout victim. The windup and the pitch to Luis Salazar. 5-6. Pick up some sticks. 5-6. Swing and a miss! Another K for Soto, and he's gotten Salazar twice. That's his 4th strikeout. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Rupert Jones, left-handed batter. Banged into a double play. Bilardello goes through the signs. Pitch homeward bound to from Soto to Jones. 2-10. 2-10. 1 hopper back to Soto. He throws to first, 2 away. Jones now 0 for 2. Soto's pitching a 1-hitter, and he's walked 1. Only 2 Padres have reached. Gary Templeton, the shortstop, popped out to third. The pitch to Templeton. 5-7. Batting lefty. 5-7. Strike 3 looking. Painted the outside corner with the heat. Another K for Soto. And 1, 2, 3 go the Padres. He has now struck out 5. We go to the top of the 6th. 11-0 Reds. Trevecki will stay out there. Why change him now? He'll face Dan Dreesen. Here's the pitch to Dreesen. 4-7 to Dan Dreesen. Lefty. 4-7. He misses badly on the breaking pitch. Nice job by Trevecki setting it up. That's a K. 1 away. Stepping to the plate is Dan Billardello. 2 for 2. A double and a single. Needs a triple and a homer for the cycle. The pitch to Billardello. Trevecki fires in a 5-11. 5-11. Ball hit to the left of Garvey. He fields it. Tosses to Trevecki covering the bag. 2 down. That goes 3-1. Base is empty for the number 9 batter, Davey Concepcion. Concepcion is 0 for 3. Also in his last plate appearance, failed on a sac bunt. Concepcion choking up. Trevecki rocks and deals to Concepcion. 1-9 to Davey. 1-9. That's a walk. He just can't get that 1, 2, 3 inning. Concepcion walks. He will be held close. He's a B stealer. 2 outs. Gary Redus. Redus is 3 for 4. He's scored twice and knocked in a run on a double. The pitch to Gary Redus. 6-5 to Redus. 6-5. Line shot right at the first baseman, Garvey, as he bidded for his 4th hit. Instead, he lines out to Garvey. Side is retired. The walk does not hurt Trevecki or the Padres. They have been hurt enough. And they're looking for their safety word, but there is none. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 11-0 Reds. Due up for the Padres, Gene Richards, Juan Bonilla, and the top of the order, Alan Wiggins. Here's the pitch to Gene Richards, who's 0 for 1. Soto fires in a 2-10. 2-10. And that ball's hit deep to the gap. No one's going to get that. It's going to grab some wall. A leadoff double for Gene Richards as he goes to right center field. He jumped all over that first pitch fastball. Only the 2nd hit and 3rd base runner for the Padres. Could this start their biblical comeback? Miracle of all miracles. Here's Juan Bonilla, the 2nd baseman. He grounded out to Soto. They'll hold Richards close. The pitch to Juan Bonilla. 4-9. Right-handed batter. 4-9. Strike 3. Inside corner. They ring him up. That's K number 6 for Soto. 1 out. Richards still at 2nd. Top of the order, Alan Wiggins. Wiggins is 0 for 2. A strikeout victim and a ground ball. Here's the pitch to the switch-hitting Wiggins. 3-8. 3-8. Single to center. Single to center. The center fielder, Cedeno, has a minus... Oh, rats. I didn't write. I think it's a -2 arm. I didn't write it down. Let me look real quick. I apologize for that. Where are you, Cesar? -2 arm. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's a -2 arm. Yep, -2. I forgot to write that in. -2. They were holding him close. Only 1 out, so -3 altogether. 1 through 3. They're going to hold him. They're down a ton. So it will be... That was a 3-9 for Wiggins. 3-9 single. Wait a second here. 3-9 That is not a single. That 1 through 4, man, their luck is horrible. I looked at the 8, which was a single. It's a 3-9. 3-9. Single 1 through 4, we rolled an 11. He's out. He just lined out. The inning's over. No, 2 outs, 2 outs, 2 outs, 2 outs. Getting ahead of myself. So that's a line out on the 3-9 to second. It's a line out 4. Again, I went by accident. I went 3, and then I went 8, and I looked at these two again. I'm looking, it's 3-9. 1 through 4 is a single. He rolled an 11. 5 through 20 is a line of second. So 2 outs. Richards will be off on contact. He gets a +1, 1 through 17. Here's Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2. Robbed of a hit by Oster with a leaping catch. Here's the pitch from Soto to Gwynn. 3, 7. Oh, look at the right die, Al. 3, 7. Fly ball out to center. Going back near the track and making the catch is Cedeno, and the side is retired. 3-7 fly out to center. Another goose egg put up. We go to the top of the 7th. 11-0. Reds. When things go bad, things go bad. Trevecki back up on the mound. He'll face Householder. Here's the pitch to Householder. 2-7 to Householder. 2-7, single to right. Oh my lord. The pitching has just been bewitched. So Householder picks up his 3rd hit. All 3 are singles. He's at first. They'll hold him close. Here's Nick Asaski. Asaski has walked and scored, singled and scored, walked in a run with the bases loaded, also grounded out. The pitch to Nick Asaski from Trevecki. Padres trying to get through this game now. The embarrassment is great. 4-7 to Asaski, right-handed batter. 4-7. Ground ball to short. Can this be a double play ball? We shall see. Shortstop is Templeton. Templeton's a 2. We rolled an 8. 2-8. We go to an error check. Templeton's error is a 34. That does not bode well for Gary Templeton and the Padres. We roll the 2 red die. There on a 34, we rolled a 5. 34 and a 5. He boots the ball. 3 through 8 is an error. 1 base error by Templeton. A little too anxious on the double play ball. He makes the error. Householder to second. And Asaski at first on the E6. First and second, no outs. Trevecki's in there for the beating. We ain't taking him out. And here's Johnny Bench. Here's the pitch to an aging Johnny Bench. He's turned back the hands of time today, though. He's knocked in a run. He's doubled and singled. Grounded out. 5-8 to Johnny Bench, right-handed batter. 5-8 popped up. Third base. Salazar makes the catch. That's 1 away. Here's Ron Oster. 1 out, 2 on. 11-0 Reds. Here's the pitch of the switch hitting Oster. 4-10. 4-10. My God, you know what? We've done it 3 times with Ron Oster. That would have been a home run, but again, that's a single 2 stars because he's weak. That's the 3rd time we've done that for Ron Oster. So that's a single, 2 stars. 12-0. Householder comes racing around from second. Wow, we've done that 3 times for him. Saski goes first to third. The error hurts. And another ribby believe he has 5 now. I can't see the scribble on the second one. That looks like 2 ribbies. I know he had 2 ribbies on the first. He has a solo ribby here. Looks like he had 5 ribbies. We'll have to go back later and just double check. So first and third, 1 out still. 12-0. There is no safety word for the Padres. The beating continues. My God, we're going to have to switch pitchers soon. Here's Cesar Cedeno, the pitch from Trevecchi to Cedeno. 3-7. 3-7, strike 3. Big swing and a miss on the high cheese. Should have been the third out, but the error by Templeton. So 2 outs, first and third. The beating continues. Dan Dreesen steps to the plate, lefty. The pitch to Dreesen from Trevecchi. Who's going to win the Battle of D's? 4-3. What will it be? We shall see. 4-3. Ground ball back to Trevecchi. Trevecchi, 2 defender. We rolled a 5. Flip the chart. 2-5. Error check for Trevecchi. He's an 8. That's a 4. Usually that doesn't bode well. And he boots the ball. Holy cow. E8. Let's make sure E8. We rolled a 4. 3 through 4 and 11 are an error. That's a 1-base error. As the misery mounts for the Padres. That's an E1. No ribby there. Asaski scores. I'm going to need an abacus to keep track of this. Going to second is Oster. It's 13-0 now. First and second, 2 outs. Wow. Reds fans are licking their chops, saying, why can't we play the Padres every game? Here's Dan Billardello. The pitch from Trevecchi to Billardello. 1-11. 1-11. Popped up third base. Salazar mercifully makes the catch. And this side is retired. So they gave them 5 outs. And with those 2 errors, the Reds were able to score 2 more runs. Let's make sure they actually made their outs. 1, 2, 3. They did. And we're just going to let Trevecchi stay in there, where he's just going to pitch. No sense in changing him now. 13-0 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Now the whole point, let's get Soto a complete game. And if we do, that would be the 4th complete game for a pitcher, which would be cool in this tournament. Mario Soto will face Garvey, Kennedy, and Salazar. We will not give you any more updates. We're just going to roll. Here's the pitch to Garvey. 6-8 to Steve Garvey, righty. 6-8. Strike 3. Overpowers him with the fastball. Garvey's K'd twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ks for Soto. And here's Terry Kennedy. Kennedy has singled and robbed of a 2-run homer on the leaping catch in right by Householder. Soto kicks and deals to Terry Kennedy, who's hit the ball well. 4-9. Kennedy a lefty. 4-9, and he walks. So Soto walks him. Kennedy's on base for a second time. Billardello sets the defense. They're looking for 2. Here's Luis Salazar, the third baseman. He struck out twice against Soto. Can Soto get him on the hat trick? 1 out, 1 on. The windup and the pitch to Luis Salazar. That's a 4-7. Righty. 4-7. And a 6. Line shot right at Oster. He throws to first, diving back as Kennedy. He is safe. Again, when the luck goes bad, it goes bad. 4-7, righty. Single 1 through 5. We rolled a 6. So there's 2 outs. Kennedy will be off on contact. 1 through 9. I always hold everybody on with 2 outs. Here's Rupert Jones, the pitch to the center fielder for the Padres. 4s across the board. 4-8 to Rupert Jones. Left-handed batter. 4-8. Line shot at the shortstop. Concepcion. Side is retired. Again, 1 through 10 would have been a single. We rolled an 18. It's a line out. The Reds leading the charmed life. We go to the top of the 8th. 13-0 Cincinnati. Here comes Davey Concepcion to lead things off, followed by Reedus and Householder. Dravecky deals to Concepcion. 4-4. Does it close the door on Davey Concepcion? 4-4. This will be a play for the catcher, Terry Kennedy. Kennedy is a 3 defender. We rolled a 12. 3-12 defense check is a 4. And that's an 8. 4. 8. Number out in front of the plate. Kennedy picks it up, throws to first, 1 down. Concepcion's retired. 2-3. Gary Reedus comes to the plate. Dravecky rocks and deals. 2-11. 2-11. Fly ball to center. Rupert Jones back into the left. Makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. 13-0 Reds. Top of the 8th. Here's Paul Householder. The pitch to Householder. 3-4. Will this close the door? 3-4. 1 hopper to Templeton. He throws to Garvey. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Another mock cheer goes up by the Padres fans left at the ballpark. Only the 3rd time Padres pitching has put up a goose egg against the Cincinnati Reds, who resemble the Big Red Machine here in '83. At least in this game. In reality, not so much. Padres 6 outs away from elimination. Gary Templeton will lead things off for the Padres. Soto, point of weakness check now, as it's the 8th, and we start the point of weakness check. Here's the pitch to Templeton. He struck out and popped out. 3-4. 3-4. Pops up. Third base. Out number 1, making the catch is Esaski. Second time he's popped out to Esaski. Templeton 0 for 3. Gene Richards, left-handed batting DH. 1 for 2. He had a double and a ground out. The pitch to Richards from Soto. 3-3. What will it be? We shall see. 3-3. Jammed and popped up to the other corner this time. Drees in foul territory near the bag. Makes the catch. 2 away. Soto in a groove, looking for that complete game. He's 4 outs away. Juan Bonilla, second baseman, is struck out and grounded out. Soto deals quickly to Juan Bonilla. 6-7. 6-7. Strike 3. Blows the fastball right by him. Soto sends the Padres packing. 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 9th. Soto with the strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Ks for Mario Soto. 13-0 the Reds. The Padres need 2 touchdowns for the victory. Top of the 9th. Dravecky deals to Esaski. 3-4 to Nick Esaski. 3-4. And he's going to fly out to Rupert Jones in center. That is 1 out. Johnny Bench comes to play. Bench has had quite a good day. Double and an RBI. Ground out, single, and a pop-out. The pitch to Bench. Dravecky tosses in a 6-10. 6-10, and that's a walk. So Bench walks. 1 out, 1 on. Not holding him. Ron Oster strides the plate. Switch hitter. Dravecki hoping to deal the double play ball. 3-6 to Oster. 3-6. Strike 3 outside corner on the off-speed pitch. Oster couldn't pull the trigger. It's 2 down. Bench will be off on contact at first. 1 through 11. Here's the pitch of Cesar Cedeno, the center fielder. 5-7. 5-7. Line shot. Templeton, a step and a dive, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Last call for alcohol. At 2, you're through. My lord, the Padres are through. Soto looking for a complete game shutout. He struck out 8. He will face Wiggins, Gwynn, and Garvey. Can this be the biblical miracle that the Padres are hoping for? Alan Wiggins, 0 for 3, strikeout victim. The pitch from Soto to Wiggins. 6-5. Wiggins switch hitter batting lefty. 6-5. Ground ball to short. The shortstop is Concepcion. He's a 3, and that's a 1. So that's going to be a hit, I believe. Flip it. 3-1. That's a single. Past the dive of Davey Concepcion. Alan Wiggins gets a hit. A mock cheer up from the 4 fans left here who are Padres fans. So a single for Wiggins. So another hit and a walk, and he hits point of weakness. Here's Tony Gwynn. Gwynn's hitless. Was robbed on a leaping catch by the second baseman Oster. Soto deals the Gwynn 6-8. 6-8. Popped up third base. Converging as Saski and Concepcion on the outfield grass. It's a Saski. 1 down. Wiggins at first. Here's Steve Garvey. The pitch to Mr. Clean from Soto. 6-7. Righty, 6-7. Strike 3. Big swing and a miss. Tied him up on the inside fastball. That's K number 9. Can he get Kennedy? Kennedy singled. Robbed of a 2-run homer on the leaping catch in right by Householder and then walked. 2 outs. Padres down to their final out. Soto, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looking for strikeout number 10 in the complete game. 13-0 shutout. Here's a pitch to Terry Kennedy. 6-7. 6-7. Swing and a miss. The ball game is over. Mario Soto K's 10. He goes the distance. The Reds win. The Reds win. The Reds win. Final score, 13-0. The Padres are in a fetal position, mumbling their safety word. 13-0 Reds, the dark horse in this tournament, will move on to round number 3. Wow. I like their pitching, and I said before I even started this game, if they get any hitting, they're the dark horse. And that's 13-0. Player of the game, well, Mario Soto and the whole Cincinnati Reds team, but we're going to give it to Mario Soto. He went the distance. That's our 4th pitcher to go the distance in this tournament. He's the winning pitcher. 9 innings, 10 Ks. No runs. Losing pitcher, Mark Thurman. He just was bludgeoned. He went an inning and a third. Dravecki went the final 7 2/3. We didn't even do a point of weakness check. What the hell's a sense? I don't think he hit. He probably would hit the point. Let's 7. When we let him do 7 innings because he came out of the pen and they were getting hammered. 1 and done. You got to. That's the way I worked that. So. Thurman's a loser. Soto, player of the game and the winner. Honorable mention, the whole Cincinnati Reds starting team. The Reds win 13-0. They advance to the second bracket of 16 in round 3. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Robbie Wartburg. And Padres fans are going home. Who do the Reds play next? We have to wait for the bracket to be done, then we reseed. Thank you to Captain Carl, Robbie Wartburg, Philip Reynolds. I thought this was going to be a better game. It happened. Sportsman Z, check out his channel. Tribes fan, Clinton Parks, check out those great channels. And Philip and Robbie, and they're all content creators. Viper Dave, thank you. Phantomatic, thank you very much. I missed you. Sorry about that. Dave Gardner. Leafs 4, Canadians 2. I think he's playing a Strat-O-Matic game there, hockey. Braves for life. Him and Mr. Utah Mike had a wonderful game on Utah Mike's channel. Sports Time Machine, excuse me. And they played head-to-head using Strat. And we had a little faux pas in the beginning. Mike McAllister will be very happy. His beloved Reds won. Ken Castro reporting from the ballpark. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bobby Cantillano, thank you. And I think we got everybody. Yes, we did. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 13-0 Reds. Wow, I did not expect that. And they move on. So, thank you very much. Health and happiness. Next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. I'll probably be back shortly. You know what's coming, folks. Peace! Reds win 13-0. Soto goes 9, strikes out 10. I love you all.